Welcome to AOV Movies. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so you're going to get notification once I post my movie recap. Thank you. Disclaimer: this movie recap does not substitute the movie. Let's dive deep into the story. It begins as Tenny was late for a very special day in her life, and she had to hurry up to work. And that very day, she was appointed to be the assistant editor. It was a long-awaited dream. She was also offered a official car, which made her so happy. Her and her girls went celebrating at the club. They got to the club and she came across her ex, Benjamin. Her friends were trying to hook her up with her ex, but she refused. They would all get drunk and went home. She had to take care of her friend. Tisha happened to be Tenny's sister, and Tenny's sister husband, Jeff, happened to have a business trip that very week that Tenny was getting married. The sister, Tisha, was not pleased with it, so she had some argument with her husband, and trying to scope her husband to stay back, but her husband refused to stay back because he had a very important deal to attend to. He said he was going to try his best to arrive as soon as possible, but he was not sure he was going to attend the wedding. The sister was very angry with this and did not like the decision of her husband, Jeff. Tenny's friend and family decided to arrive at the airport so they could all take a flight to the location of the resort. And the worst surprise was that Toyosi came with Tenny's ex, which happened to be Benjamin. Tenny could not really compose herself and she felt a bit worried about it. She didn't inform her husband about it, so she felt like she was a bit secretive about it. So her husband kept on asking her that why was she moody, and she said it's just the wedding anxiety that is wrong with her. They arrived at the resort and everybody was very happy, and the resort was very nice actually. Annie happens to be Ekene's only sister, and the sister came with Ekene's ex, which happened to be Chish. And the wife was not really feeling so comfortable with this. At the dinner, Tenny's guests were asking her different questions about how her and husband Ekene met, and they were sharing their love story. They said they've only dated for 10 months, and everybody was amazed as was 10 months enough for them to decide they want to get married, and said they love each other and they know they were meant for each other, there are no doubt. Benjamin was bringing up questions that was going to actually ruin the party, and everybody kept on asking that why was he like that. They started giving one kind of face to caution himself. Toyosi tried to caution him, and they all asked if they were going to eat more food. Toyosi and if he went to bring more food for the guests. After dinner, Tenny and her husband were having a conversation, and Tenny expressed how unpleased she was with her husband's ex coming to the wedding, and why it does not make sense for his sister to even bring his ex to the wedding. Annie again came in knocking, and they said talk of the devil in herself. She came and asked that she wanted to talk to her brother and they need to talk outside. She took their brother out to go meet his ex again. Tenny always find Annie very annoying, so she decided to snub her. And on her way looking for her husband, she came across Benjamin on the way, and Benjamin was trying to eat upon her, and she tried to snub Benjamin. And looking straight up, she saw her husband hugging his ex again, and she felt very bad and ended up hugging. She then found herself in the arm of Benjamin again, all over again. Her friend caught her. Tenny's mother-in-law accused her of not carrying her along in the wedding preparation, that didn't want her to be of help. They did feel she's old school, and Tenny begged and disagreed that no, it's not like that. She's going to hand over everything to her, that the event planner report directly to her and she'll work along with the event planner. Benjamin then said he knows what ladies want. Everybody was shocked that how will you know what ladies want? Greg then expressed that he has been living with ladies for a longest time, that he still did not understand them, that how will Benjamin say he understand what ladies want? And they both laughed and everybody were making jest of Benjamin. Benjamin then guessed that Tenny was not going to lie lemonade, but Tenny said she liked it. A star came in after she was served the drink and said that she ate lemonade so much that why did she have to take lemonade? She really take lemonade to defend her husband. And husband Tenny felt it was going to be embarrassing if she said that she doesn't like lemonade when her husband thought she liked lemonade, that they feel they don't know each other enough. Like Benjamin had said earlier, that is why she agreed that she liked lemonade, but she does not like lemonade. Her husband said it was not embarrassing if she has picked up, it was not a bad thing. It was just among their friends and family. Tenny then told if to take the best lady thing very serious, that she's not seeing any form of seriousness. While they were having the conversation, Ekene and his ex again were saw together. Tenny was very angry about this, but her friend Ify told her to calm down, she was going to handle it. They went and approached him, and Ekene said that she lost her way to the swimming pool, that she could not find her way, that he was trying to help her out. Toyosi then asked Jide to please take her some pictures at the resort. When they were having the pictures, that Onife that promised she was not going to show up suddenly decided to show up. It was shocking because Jide was not expecting her, and Toyosi kissed Jide for snapping a very nice picture. That is where Nife actually caught them. So it was very difficult for Jide to explain himself. Nife then accused Jide for not allowing them to progress in the relationship. That is it because of Toyosi that's why they refuse to progress. That take a look of Tenny and her husband. They've only dated for 10 months and we've been together for like 2 years. You don't even propose, you've not done anything. That what is going on. They both got angry with each other. At the bridal shower, Nife and Toyosi decided to serve each other right and they messed up the bridal shower. It was just like a tug of war for them. No one could actually say to them because Toyosi said that she was not responsible for Nife's insecurity and the likes. Toyosi also said that Jide is a very good man, though he was like that in the past, that he no longer like that. She should loosen up and there were things of the past no longer present, that she does not even have anything on him again. Toyosi also said that Jide loves her so much that Nefe should just loosen up and let go of the things of the past. That she was just being immature with everything. That nothing is going on between her and Jide. That she should just love Jide and respect Jide as much as Jide has respected her too. They were unable to resolve the fight. That is how they ruined the bridal shower for Teniola. And then he went to meet her husband. The next morning, then her husband went to the restaurant to take a taste of the meal they were going to be serving their guests. And they noticed that the meal was so satisfying. That's our mother-in-law walked in and said, "Is this the kind of meal they want to serve the guests? That our guests are Nigerians and they need jollof rice, like not continental dishes." Ekene was very angry with his mom and looked at his mom's face and insulted his mom. He said it is his wedding and not his mom's wedding, that his mom should go calm down, that she should allow them to operate it the way they want and whatever they want, they should just do it. But his mother refused and blamed Tenny for making him shout. The couple's best man, best lady, and some of their friends were rehearsing for the event. That's how Annie and the ex of Ekene walked in, decided to expose few secrets that was going to ruin the event, and they exposed to everybody that Benjamin and Daniela are dating and they've been together, they've been having an affair, that they were cheating on her brother, blah blah blah. Daniela bluntly disagreed and said Benjamin was her ex, which she refused to tell her husband about, which made it so unreal to everybody and no one could really believe her. Toyosi felt broken by what Teniola did to her. That Teniola could have just spoken that Benjamin was her ex, blah blah blah. So they decided to throw Benjamin out of the event and the whole event just got all messed up and it was so messy. Ekene felt so hot and he decided to run after him and take advantage of the opportunity, but he shone her out and said that she knew why they broke up, and she said no, that she has not been asking herself that why did Ekene decide to break up with her, and Ekene exposed how he was sleeping with his sister's boyfriend then and he caught them together. That is why they broke up. And sister overheard it and they got into a huge fight, and she went and met her mom and explained everything to her mom, that her mom should just let them get married and let them be at peace. Ekene's mom and Ekene's sister came in to Tenny and explained how they intentionally frustrated her to see if she was a good wife for her brother or not. That's the marriage why they were frustrating. And Ekene's mom also requested that Tenny wears her own wedding gown, which Tenny does not feel so comfortable about, and she said that they were not even same stature, that why would she even request that kind of thing from her, for her to wear her wedding gown. Like, it's so off, right? I know. Finally, the wedding day that looks like it was never going to come again finally arrived and everybody was happy. I felt like the previous event was going to run the day, but no, it's made the day very stronger. Everybody was happy for Tenny that finally Tenny was getting married to love and life Ekene. And Ekene sister and mother was very happy with that, and at least in-laws settles. Jide then decided to man up and propose to Nife at the event. Everybody was so happy for them. So it was just like a win-win for everybody at the end of the day. His father property was being taken away from him due to a reason we really don't know. Jeff then helped them retrieve the property and said that is why he had to travel before the wedding, and he helped them retrieve it. And his wife was so happy. Tisha was very happy that finally she had a husband in her, and because she felt her husband was cheating on her, that's why her husband was not available. Tennis felt so fulfilled because she too, she was going to her husband, and her father was so happy as well. So it's a win-win for everybody. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to stay tuned, subscribe, click on the notification bell, like. Thank you. Bye.